So hello guys. Since we are talking about network models, the best one or the best way to represent this one is to compare this modeling of a network into the concept of layers in our daily life. As an example, let us consider this. We have, for example, two friends who would like to communicate through a postal mail. So the process of sending a letter to a friend would be complex if there were no services available from the post office. So we are going to use this figure in order for us to better understand what is happening from the sender up to the receiver. Okay, in this figure, we have a sender. Okay, so we have a sender here. We also have a receiver and the carrier here, which transports which is responsible for transporting of the letter. So also from the sender to the receiver, there is a hierarchy of task so present. So take note that at the sender side, so let us describe in order all the activities that is happening sa aton nga sender. So we have first at the higher level we have the sender writes the writes, inserts the letter in an envelope, writes the sender, and receive the addresses, and drops the letter in the mailbox. So after niya butang sa atong yung mailbox, we are in the middle ng layer. The letter is picked up. So by the letter carrier and delivered to the post office. So after niya na-deliver sa post office, sa atong lower layer, we have sort na natin or the letter is sorted at the post office and the carrier transports the letter na. So halin diri, transports niya pakato sa aton nga receiver nga side. So on the way, the letter is then on its way to the recipient. So on the way pakadtugid sa aton nga recipients nga local post, the letter may actually go through. For example, pwede pa siya maagi sa aton nga central office. So in addition, it may be transported by truck, either a train, pwede man airplane, boat, or any combination of these types of carrier. Sa aton nga receiver at the lower layer, so ang carrier naton i-transport niya ang aton letter pakadto sa aton nga post office. So the middle layer, the letter is sorted and delivered sa aton nga recipients nga mailbox. At the higher layer, there is aton nga receiver, we have the letter is the receiver picks up the letter, open the envelope, and reads it. So that's the what we refer to as a simple nga representation of what is happening from the sender up to the receiver, wherein we have the hierarchy nga natabo sa aton nga sa aton nga mga functions or mga ginhimo diri sa aton nga certain nga representation of a network model. So according to our analysis, there are three different activities at the sender side, and may ara man kita another three activities at the receiver side. So the task of transporting the letter between sa aton nga sender kag receiver ang ginhimo sa aton nga carrier. So something that is not obvious immediately is that the task must be done in order, or it should be in proper order based sa hierarchy nga gin-mention natin. Halin sa sender, halin siya sa babaw panaog, and then sa receiver halin siya sa dalong pa babaw. That is what we noticed nga dapat ma-follow gid ang given nga hierarchy. At the sender side, the letter must be written, dropped in the mailbox before being picked up by the letter carrier and delivered sa aton nga post office. Sa receiver naman, dapat ang letter must be dropped at the recipient mailbox before niya ma-pick up kag mabasa sa aton nga recipient. So take note, based on the services nga nakita naton diri sa aton nga simple nga representation, each layer at the sending site uses the services of the layer immediately below it. So ina nga concept gamiton na siya naton later on. So the sender at the higher layer uses the services of the middle layer. The middle layer uses the services of the lower layer. The lower layer uses the services of the carrier. So the layered model that dominated this data communication networking literature was the open system interconnection, which will be discussed in, or which was already discussed sa previous natin nga video, at will be further discussed in the next natin nga video discussion. So watch out for that video for you to better understand what is OSI model. So better also for you to check on your learning modules in order for you to understand about the OSI model.